Hi, I'm Ollie and this video is about the challenges and difficulties of fretlessness. I only made the transition to fretless fairly recently, within the last few months. I've pretty much just jumped straight in with this bass as if it's my usual instrument. I use it for everything now and it seems to have worked. It seems to be a pretty good way to improve, really, just to dive straight in with it. The first obvious thing will be intonation. You've got no frets, so you need to really get used to how to play anything in tune, especially when you're playing more than one note at once. You have to listen to what you're playing a lot more closely than you would with frets, and you need to be able to adjust your notes as quickly as you possibly can. The intonation difficulties also make chords much more difficult. You pretty much have to relearn all your chord shapes. I'm in the process of doing that now, because obviously you have to think in straight lines perpendicular to the neck, just like where frets would be. So just a chord shape, let's go for a major chord like that, would be pretty easy normally, but I've got to get my fourth finger right under my third there to actually get the chord in tune. Hopefully this works. I find it difficult to do quite a few techniques as well as I can on a fretted bass because of the intonation problems, like, well, cascading harmonics or any type of artificial harmonic really is really difficult. Pinch harmonics are almost impossible for me at the moment. I've got to work on that a lot more. Having said that, you can slide harmonics a lot further without frets. It's pretty difficult to get some notes to sustain very well, particularly your higher notes, because the string is vibrating from your finger and the wood rather than the metal of a fret. The note just doesn't last as long. But different vibrato techniques can help with this. You'll also have to put more overall physical effort into playing just to get notes to come out and to get an even sound and tone across all your notes. It takes a lot more physical effort to actually play the instrument. Even though it is difficult making the transition from fretted to fretless, I do recommend trying it. It's a good thing to expand into. I mean, I know I've regressed temporarily, but I will progress overall as a result of doing this. I kind of feel already like I'm sort of more in control of the instrument because I'm making the notes. I'm making the sounds rather than the frets doing it for me. It's hard to explain, but it kind of gives you more control over the instrument. Another good thing about fretless I've found is that my strings last a lot longer because there aren't frets there to damage your strings, so that's always a good thing. Thank you very much. I'm Ollie. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. Thank you.